welcome back to an episode of All the Mods! I have not done this series in it's 4 months? 5, 4, 3, some amount of months. I haven't done this series in forever. Kinda because I forgot it existed. Don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. So yeah, we're back on this series, finally doing it again, and I actually have a new objective that has been relayed to me by Harold from Kane, and that is, from now on, I am going to be working towards the goal of making a space station that produces nuclear weaponry. Entirely non-military, of course, because that'd be ridiculous. Why would they do that? But they do want nuclear bombs for some reason or other, so, I'm not gonna tell them no. So yeah, that is going to be our new main goal for the series. We're going to try and get to space and build a factory that makes nuclear bombs. That is perfectly normal objective. Anyways, so for this episode though, we're not really going to be able to do that because that's going to be something we do way off in the future. This episode, I'm actually going to be making something to make my Quicksilver Sword a little bit more overpowered than it already is. It can already do basically 7 damage per tick, but that's not good enough for me. I want it to be able to do like 20 damage per tick or something like that. So, I built that little thing over there, which I'm actually going to sleep before I show you it because it's getting kind of dark. I made basically just a box on a stick with a hole in the middle. This is what's going to be a mob farm, so that we can farm experience. I know if they fall from that, or monsters fall from that height, they will die, which is why I put stuff in here, which is actually quite a few resources in here. I know they'll die from that distance, so at some point this episode I'm going to have to make like a halfway point that I can open and close, but I will do that in the future. For now, I want to make this thing functional, because currently all we have is just like a box, like, hold on, I'll show you. All we have currently is basically just a box with some water streams. That's not going to be too useful to us. But what I do plan on doing this episode is filling this entire thing up with dirt, turning it into cursed earth, and then putting down fast conveyor belts, which, in case you're curious, these are super easy to make, just iron, clay, and some sort of red dye. I used wild berries for that. But yeah, that is basically what my goal is going to be for this episode. Because expert level on Quicksilver, not good enough for me. And considering I have all of the dirt that I own on me currently, and it takes a stack for each of these corners, I'm guessing we're going to have to go on a little bit of a mining thing. Not mining, digging. Gonna have to go get some dirt. I should probably put some dirt in the sides as well, so that the cursed earth spreads once I place it down. So for anyone who doesn't know, how cursed earth works is you get a drop of evil, and you right-click some dirt, and then it just kind of spreads. And whenever there's cursed earth on said dirt, it just kind of spews out monsters at a ridiculous rate. Which actually gets me thinking, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do this. Because I need to place down my conveyor belts. But if I have conveyor belts, I don't know if it'll spread the cursed earth over it. But once I place down the cursed earth, it's already going to be like spawning monsters and stuff. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to deal with this. I think I'm going to go ahead and place down all the conveyor belts and just hope that it works how I think it does, or else I'm going to be in trouble. There we go. So hopefully, once I place down this drop of evil, I'll place it in this corner. Okay. That spread faster than I thought it would. That legitimately scared me. So we know it passes under the conveyor belt, so that's good. If I hit F7, there's a lot of space that's definitely spawnable. Oh, there's a monster. Oh, whoa. That flung right towards me. That scared me. Alright. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that for now. And I'm just going to leave it to it. And hopefully it'll just spawn monsters at a ridiculous rate. They'll all fall in. It's definitely spawning monsters very quickly now. Oh yeah, look at them flowing in. This is going to be perfect. So I guess, now that we have that working, as soon as it fully spreads the cursed earth all the way around, this thing will be in full functionality. But until then, I guess the next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build the actual killing chamber, because while yes, they do fall to their deaths here, and then I get their stuff, I want this to be running in a way where I can get experience from them for Quicksilver, which should actually be really easy and should be something I can just build right now. Alright, so I've made a little bit of a platform here. Now, I am really not sure what the best way to do this is going to be. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll break out a couple blocks here so that I can see in. Then I'm going to have some pistons that I can activate that'll push that closed, and then I'll be able to hit in there and just kill things without them being able to see me. At least that's the plan. So if I put this down here, how am I going to do this? No, that's not going to work. There we go. Okay, just gonna look at the corner there. So I put those in place, then just stream this all the way around, and then have the activation lever. Will that turn everything on? That it will. And then that should close that, leaving all the monsters to fall into there. Which they are falling in, which is good, I think. Hold on, is it gonna let me sleep? There's monsters nearby, aren't there? Huh. So yeah, this does seem to be kind of working, just a little weirdly. Maybe if I put some more things on the other side, then that wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, now I can see through a little bit. So then I can go stab things. I might need to drop myself down a couple blocks, maybe that's my issue. Yeah, this is definitely working, and then I can just drop down all of the blocks and items and things. That work at all. It may have I may have opened and closed that a little fast and it just shot all the items out, but that does seem to be functioning at least semi how I want it to, which is good. A little bit annoying in how it works, considering I can't hit all the way to the other side, but I might actually be able to fix that. If I were to break these blocks, oh, this is a dangerous move, but if I were to break these blocks, then I can hit everything inside. If I open this up, everything still falls down, nothing will have a chance to get stuck in this area, and yeah, that should work fine. Go over to here, jump down here, stab a bunch, open up the thing, drop everything down, close it, and wait for more monsters to fall in. And just in the time that I've been showing this demonstration, I am already... Oh, can they see me with this strategy? That may be an issue. I guess I'll just have to be really careful with things like creatures and make sure they don't explode. But yeah, I think it is safe to say we officially have an effective mob farm and experience farm. So I'm going to get my experience up to 3,000, well not 3,000, I'm going to get it up to 4,000 really quickly. And then I'm just going to kind of stop doing this, put it into an auto mode, and just leave it be. So now that we have that big mob farm functional, or, semi-functional, it works pretty much okay good enough. And that's good enough for me. So now that we have that, I guess what we should do is actually, no, I do know what we need to do now. This is a bit of an issue. As you can see, I have a nutrition thing. I didn't know about this. I just was pressing random buttons trying to figure out my controls again for this series, and this popped up. Now this is actually the reason that I have had mining fatigue for the majority of the series. Like you can see I have toughness. I don't have mining fatigue anymore because I died and lost all of my experience, or not experience, but I gained back my nutrition, I guess. But I need dairy, fruit, grain, protein, and vegetable. That probably should be vegetables, but oh well. And I need all of these things, and my purely fruit diet is causing me to get mining fatigue. So I need to sort that out, and I actually have quite a few different forms of seeds. I could probably do this pretty easily. So look at my nutrition. I currently have vegetable at 27. If I just snack on one of these real quick, it's now at 28. So if I bread, that satisfied my grains a little bit. Yeah, okay, so it's seeming like I'm gonna have to find some form of food in probably Pam's Harvest Craft that uses all of the different ingredients for something. Oh wait, There's some things like the deluxe chicken curry. How do you make that? You have to have chicken curry already, and then mango chutney, a bunch of things. Okay, that's the deluxe chicken. That seems to be the best food that we have so far. So the plowman's lunch. Okay, that might actually be possible. You use cheese, pork chop, boiled egg, pickle, onion, apple, and bread. So I have access to bread. To make cheese, I need milk and salt, as well as a pot. So I might need to make up a kitchen. Okay, this might be a bit more of an adventure than I'm thinking it's going to be. In fact, you know what? I think that's going to be all for this time. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, we're going to be messing around with kitchen stuff. We're going to make a kitchen, we're going to make a bunch of foods, and we're going to see if I can fix my nutrition problem because my character is very malnourished. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.